Hi, welcome to 2020 Tasty Treats, Things That Go, Applique. So we're having a huge amount of fun with things going here, there and everywhere, and we're now up to number 17 of our 20 that we're doing. So if you've already signed up on GourmetQuilter.com for Things That Go, you will have a pattern something like this when you print it out, with all the shapes ready to trace. So for number 17 we're doing a cement mixer truck, so we've got a picture of all the appliques up here. So we're on this one here, which is like a little concrete mixer, cement mixer, one of those things. So I've already started positioning. I cut out all my pieces with a fusible web on the back, and I've started positioning quite a few of the bits already, but I haven't finished yet. And we've got a couple of wheels to go on here. On your pattern there is a picture of the finished block so that you've got something to look at, because everything's back to front when we trace it. So we need something around the right way to help us get things sorted. We want to keep our wheels level, so I'll just make sure that I've got them level, and I don't think I've got this one in quite the right place. I want them to be about ½ an inch up, so I'm using my ruler here because I can see through it to help position things, and so that they're both at the same height, and that's looking a whole lot better. And we've just got to put actually some pieces underlap others or overlap others, so we've got to make sure that we get that right as well. So I'm just going to pop that piece in behind there. That's to indicate the opening in his little churning, whatever it is that it's called, that does the churning for the concrete. And we've got a little door handle so that the driver can get in and out, and some wheel centers. And then the other bits, as I said, I've already got sitting there. So now I need to iron everything in place, and then I'm going to free motion stitch it. So I think that's looking pretty good for a little cement truck. And I'm just going to iron everything. And I'm using, because I'm doing free motion stitching, I'm using a stabilizer, so I've got a light cotton batting for that. And now I'm just going to go to the sewing machine and start stitching. And I think I'm going to start on this barrel here and go around, see how I get on with all of that. So I'm going to just start back here. And I'm just going to go all the way around at the moment. I'm just doing a straight stitch, but free motion. The stitch length varies according to how hard I'm concentrating. Sometimes I'm thinking hard and they're smaller stitches. Sometimes I'm not thinking quite so hard and they get a bit bigger. But the idea is to try and keep things fairly even if you can. So now I'm just going to go up and do this little stripe on the barrel here. Come back down here. Oh, we are having a jiggle around. And then I'll come back up and finish off the barrel by doing the other side of the little opening there. And I'll finish off there, and then I'll do the next section. So really it's just following along close to the edge, and I can do that on all these shapes. We'll have to do the wheel centre separately, and the handle and the window separately, but we can include the light in as we go. So I'll just go ahead and I will come back to you a bit later. So I'm just coming around the last bit now. I'm on the second wheel, and there's just this little bit of truck sitting out the back here, so I'm just going to go just a bit past it and then do that. And I can come back onto the wheel to continue that, rather than stop and start for fiddly little bits. And the same here, I'll go down to where I started the wheel, but then I'll come back up because I haven't gone along this straight bit here yet. And then I can just end off there. And we have one happy little cement truck. So that's looking quite happy and content. I'll give it a quick press and we can put it up with our other things that go. So that was number 17 out of our 20, so there's not very many to go, only 3 more. So that was it for that time, and please look on GourmetQuilter.com, otherwise I'll see you back for Things That Go applique number 18.